How are you feeling?
Better now that I see you.
Do you want a few more minutes? I can bring you up something.
You spoil me.
I've kind of noticed that you do too, so.
Lies.
You took over the entire tavern last week.
That was one day of 4 seasons.
I've only really known you for... Oh. Wow. It has been about half of a year, hasn't it?
It
Almost.
has.
It's
It's
been a good one.
almost unworldly that so much has happened within 6 months of my life, while the rest of the others, the years was just the same thing.
I understand that a lot. It does feel like just the past year alone, half of a year has been an entirely different world. And I'd probably be lying if I said that, if everything was, well, going forward just like this the rest of the time, I wouldn't mind.
I hope things can stay like this, too.
That's all we can do is sort of work towards that, can't we?
Yeah. As a vassal state.
It's still strange to think about.
I still
It'll
don't
get easier as it goes along.
know the true meaning of that word, but it seemed to make everyone pretty okay. Happy.
It just means, I suppose, less to worry about, or at least a few less things to worry about. More freedom than everyone was expecting to have. Oh, right.
I was going to remind you if you walked past it.
I'm getting a little bit better at that.
Any plans for today?
I hadn't really thought about it too much. It's gotten, the snow's sort of thick at the moment. That may limit some things. I was thinking about looking more into, magic lessons if Mr. Kane was around, but I know he's been busy so often. Though getting down to the shrine might be a little bit more difficult. No, technically I do have that raincoat, but it doesn't exactly, help my legs.
I suppose that is the base of you.
Maybe it'll lift up a little bit as the day goes on.
Hopefully.
arm just reach out longer. Stove may need a little bit more heat if you don't mind.
You want me to get wood or to blow on it?
May need a little bit of both. One and the other.
Do we have wood downstairs?
We should.
I'll go get then.
Thank you.
There. I think someone is already at the front.
Not much faster. Open up then. Stay out in the cold. Alright, they're coming up.
What?
Well, something for you. Morning, Maklo.
Morning.
Nice jump.
Good morning.
Sorry.
How are you,
just
Maklo?
Stretching my legs.
I'm well.
Now for your both of you, alright?
Yes. Oh, she will hand you a purple flower. One of the ones growing around from outside of her house. For you.
Oh, I'm not too familiar with flowers. Is this used in anything particular?
No, just looks pretty. I thought maybe you could put it in your hair for today.
I think you give them to people.
One for you, Rashida.
Thank you, Lotea.
And for you, Ice Heart,
morning.
my dear friend. One for you.
Where did you put the flower?
The flowers have been, the fires have been flamed.
It's a purple flower.
Put it in the
Fires have been fanned. That's what I meant to say.
Purple
flower, darling.
So many.
One of the ones growing outside my house.
Yeah.
Miss Rashida,
Yes.
a usual breakfast for the house.
Alright.
Come here.
Thank you.
It's,
Let me see the
How
flower.
are you, my
I am not familiar with this house breakfast.
I'm well.
porridge stew.
Come here.
Is that downstairs?
Come here.
Mm.
Come here.
Yes. Could be some
That
sort
looks
of
lovely
icing
on you.
top in there. Grab that.
Looks good on you. Definitely one of your colors.
I just did.
My
actually.
normal morning jasmine.
If you say so.
Of course, of
Though I
course.
will need to take this out later.
Just keep it in for now. At least show it
How are
off
you
just a
doing,
little bit.
Maklo?
I am doing okay.
Mm.
Better now. Whoa!
Good to hear.
I have many things to say about that. Never mind.
Huh.
No.
You would know the fact that she would not move unless she was carried out of bed.
Good morning, Varys, Zilla.
Go on, good morning.
Here you go,
Go
dear.
on, unsink your claws, please. They're digging a bit.
What did
She went to go
I'm
make
not
the
doing it
stew
all day.
or porridge, I think.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Oh, now I'm fine. I wasn't that high up.
you weren't.
I just couldn't hear very well once we came inside.
So it's good to hear that you're doing better.
I can move now, without assistance, or clutching my side.
You have some savory
Is there
porridge.
something tying you up the entire time?
Okay.
That was one time, but she threatened to do it again.
Part of it,
Are we
you.
breathing?
Yes, and I seen her carrying the rope.
Oh,
I suppose tea would be good.
I will
She
carry
follows through on her threats. Gotta give her that.
I don't think I expected it. What would,
Neither
you,
did I, but she's been a lot more relaxed.
what would you like, Captain Varys and Zilla?
Juice and pastries.
Juice and pastries.
Coffee and whatever meat you have laying around.
Oh, very well
I
then.
got a bit of a kind of. I got a bit of. I haven't eaten much meat recently. Got a bit of a carnivorous tooth.
That's a lie.
Okay then.
You are
Doesn't
Wolfkin.
count.
You should probably eat a lot of meat.
Oh, I know.
Here, I will take
Send
that.
it off to
Containers of
Nala.
I've been lost in
lavender
thought
and,
recently,
chamomile.
so I've been ignoring most of my meals.
Or the hot, if you need hot water, I can get you a
Coffee.
container to bring over.
I'm glad I
I think
prepared
we
for
can
this.
move to the water part of you. Thank you.
Pastries,
I'm going to use the tavern
Have a good day.
for a minute. Or can I
Coffees,
use upstairs? Is anyone up
pastries.
there?
Then
My
If you wanted
outfit
to
is a
use
bit strange, so I need to
Oh.
fix it.
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
meats. Would fish be okay?
That is fine.
Fish, okay. It's all prepared then. How much do we charge for juice? Is it just regular coffee?
Oh, it should just be. Wait, 3 Taylor.
Pastries, grilled fish, your coffee, and juice.
Here. I'll leave it on the table.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd say it's a little slow this morning. It's unusual.
Maybe the cold weather. I know I don't like it.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Seems that, despite spring being right on the cusp here, snow is still quite falling. People might want it to
Not a bit
sleep
too
in
much.
just a little bit longer today.
Last bit of winter's breath before it disappears, huh? It's not
I mean,
sticking at
after
least,
all.
which means that
At least when I was younger, I would remember
At
when
least
the
if I am
cold
willing
winds would
to share.
blow through autumn during
Good
these
morning.
seasons.
Good
I
morrow.
know that I wanted to stay within my warm covers, not go out.
no, I like to go out in the snow as a kid.
Well, see,
You're insane.
Well,
thing, but then-
unfortunately,
but then
I
Rotea
wasn't quite
said-
privy to having fur.
I'm also a completely different.
oh,
I
I
would
was raised in the
die.
mountains. I grew up in the snow.
are you jealous of how
Well,
lucky
you don't have
See where
fur.
Helgos is. It's in the middle of a mountain range.
I'm pretty sure it's quite warm now.
The cold is where I thrive the best.
She's got quite the lovely
Seems
blanket.
like Willow is gracing us this morning.
The warm's what kills me.
Really? I thrive in the warmth.
Well, it doesn't kill me.
It keeps us regulated and active.
Just here for a good tea.
I can go for a bit, but I will get overheated usually.
I think it's
Huh.
That's why I like the south a little bit more. Even in the summer, it's still cold enough that I can,
Morning.
no,
Good morning.
chase the
Wow.
prey.
night. Get to it.
Morning, Paris.
Morning. Gone hunting today?
Oh,
You know I always keep these on me just in case.
That's true.
No, I have not
You're a lucky one.
been able to hunt for the past week. Too cold.
good morrow.
Morning.
Just remind me
Back
Things
tea,
coming around
if
the
you may.
corner.
Black tea.
strange
Sure
things
thing.
I have to drink to tea.
Thank you.
How's it?
Of course.
I guess
Getting better.
anything from it?
Yes, I can move again. Not as extreme, but still good enough, I believe. To fight.
That in itself is good.
Honestly, it's only
Just
been
don't
a
overexert yourself. Otherwise, Misaki will tie you up again.
Yes,
Hmm.
Oh goodness, did that happen?
It did.
Yes.
They were her accomplice. Those two.
Sometimes things can be helpful.
I'm not surprised. Those
Oh,
two
no,
seemed to
trust
be
me,
very
huh?
different spirits
I'm
last
well
week.
aware of
A
how
lot
most of
happier.
our alchemical solutions
A
are
lot
here.
more carefree.
At
was
my
a
expense.
Week last week.
Well, we don't have
At your expense.
I have no clue how in the world this
Yes, they
works each
tied me up and
That I
brought
am
me to.
gracious for your expense.
This is supposed to be a treatment for it, so
Then I am gracious
Oh,
that
no,
you.
man.
She does it again. I'm just going to. How much rope can she have? I'm going to take all of it.
Please don't, it's my rope. Keeps taking it from the barracks.
You are going to protect the
Can
oh
you
so
not put it
brave
in the
knight.
barracks then?
I'm supposed to keep it. If I keep it in the house with us,
especially when he's injured.
every day I'll wake up, I'll wake up tied up. Is one of Zilla's jokes.
Willow was gracious
Mm.
enough this morning.
Oh.
yes, it seems he is.
Huh.
Doesn't Misaki already know that? Because she probably shouldn't.
Oh, did I
Usually
miss?
means
Did I miss the
going
little
to
one
be
running
good.
around?
She have a habit of tying up people that are known to injure themselves, or at least get injured.
I feel like
It
I
seems
have
that
no
wherever
idea.
I needed comfort,
I'd rather not find out, honestly.
it started snowing,
It might be inevitable for me in Vars.
making a habit of preferring to.
Maybe.
Saying it's an inevitable is
Something you've got in the habit of when the good times
Hmm.
come.
I'd rather
Fun
not
way to
think about
put it.
that. But, not wrong.
I see. Fair enough.
Hope you've been well
I'm
rested
just
this
glad.
morning and that this
Well, seeing everybody to be able to be themselves,
Why more people coming?
I'm glad the town has been able to
So,
get to this point.
Maklo,
Yes?
how's been things with Oshida in that book? Hmm?
Good. I'm learning lots of things that I didn't know about and did know about, but then it clarified that I should do stuff like that.
Or do they like completely disappear
Oh.
whenever you hunt them?
Is Oshida at least enjoying your knowledge?
I haven't had the time to put it into practice, but she always turns into a puddle whenever I read it in front of her. But then I swear I'm doing it for
I
her.
would expect that.
I can only imagine how much maneuvering
That might be making it worse.
while you were hunting it.
But
Might as well be a coat to you when you're trying to hide it.
oh, I thought you were looking past me. But it's
No,
meant for
I was
her.
seeing if she's coming back. It is. But it's still embarrassing, I'm pretty sure.
I always thought you
She
were
seems like a delicate
just
flower more than anything.
shy.
I would take the utmost compliment and flattery if she was reading stuff for my benefit.
Keeping things to myself, but I mean that's also partially why I
Maybe we
always
should tell her
like to
that.
walk around with
Maybe
hand
she'll
bags
pick up a
and hand me
book.
on the back, 'cause sometimes I'll just subtly brush them to
But
the side.
I think she's okay the way she is. I wouldn't change it.
That's good then.
It's her.
I admit
Oh, it's not changing anything, but it is learning.
touching them when they can actually see them.
It's different
That's true.
Good to know.
Some of the old
to know someone and then
stories that I've
to know about their species, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Some of the old
I told her
stories
a
that
lot
I've read
about
I know.
the kids,
So much
what I am.
more of the, just like the other stories that I learned about the Fae. They said
Perhaps
that
then everything is all
tales
set.
were incredibly
Oh, she is a
sacred
bright woman.
to the kitsune,
Mm.
And she keeps you in line, which is
guard them
funny.
with their life.
Mm.
And
I
touching
suppose so.
them was actually a very big insult to them.
It's a good thing, though,
Well,
to have someone like that at your
it's
side.
not wrong.
I would know.
Although, the tales are a reflection both of, well, the age, or in some case, veneration of them, because with age comes a number of things, but the insult side.
That's a
is
very
more
interesting thing to have.
that is a very,
That you came out of a show.
they're
Ah,
very,
yes, age.
personal and,
I know about it because of Oracle Grace.
Yes.
so it's,
Is
The
it
Grace
true
told you.
that they take a sip
What did Grace say?
to earn?
No, it's more so that we had a meeting, and
most
she specifically said it was with all the kitsunes.
I've heard that what,
And there was
Renge
Renge,
gaining the night
and she showed
was
herself.
invited to,
And then a bunch of the others showed up, and I was like, okay, I get it.
that is
all of
the
them.
only one that is the
So you knew this one before.
Mm. It was a guarded secret, so I decided not to say anything.
means
Oh, that was good,
comes out
because I did the same.
is very closely
Mm.
guarded by those who go through it.
Like student, like
Oh,
mentor.
it's,
So,
it's
I
definitely
do know,
interesting.
but I will never
It's still very interesting
anything about how it goes.
to think that she's so willing to openly walk around now.
I would assume then that those of us who will get to witness that will have to keep that hidden as well.
They always. It's surprising how pretty all of them are, especially with their tails and ears out.
That last second where the would be
Too smitten.
may potentially
Myths tell the fact that kitsunes drag in their victims with their charms and their looks.
excuse me.
Oh, there were quite a many.
And
She
don't
did-
mean
she
it in
dragged
that.
me. She dragged me.
As I said, they're myths, though. It seems to be the
To
opposite.
fight away the wiles of this one, and she just would not leave me alone.
Look,
Maybe it was your outward charm then.
Look, all places have had their fair share of wanting to tell horrible tales
Hold on,
about
I'll be
things.
right back.
Like the tale against the Wolfkin about how
Realistically, you'll never see all the people from the UN in one place again. And after this week is up, we'll all go home.
Friend of ear.
Well, who knows? We may be able to get.
There's someone you really need to talk to that's here right now.
oh, there they are.
All right.
It's urgent, so please follow us.
Also,
Let's just hope the next wave includes more,
less paperwork for you.
The next wave is me going home to Maui to write a book.
Guess on me. You get the Hawaiian
I'm
vacation.
going to go through the guardian space. That's something I must do.
So, what was the thing you wanted me to work on last week?
Oh,
Because
I get it.
Can't go too fast.
Good morning, McLean. Good
I
morning,
was
Wickfeet.
literally speaking in his ear.
You're the
You're quite all right.
only, Earthsiders I've talked to who's, also said
Here
no
come
way
now?
about heading back.
Sorry, Resner, this is important.
Sometimes.
I'm sure I will.
Hi. also not visited the Manor Guardians in a little bit. Good morrow.
Oh, it's the slimes. Oh.
Good morning, Maklo. How are your stitches?
Better. I can move now without assistance.
All right. Either talk to Dr. Koval if he's not there, talk to one of us. We might have to take them out before they start drying out. We can snip them out pretty quick.
Very well then. I will go see. I was heading there anyway.
Your face, Daniel. How you do? Damn, look at all that snow. What the? What is that blue thing? This is very cinematic with this song. It's like I'm playing Dark Souls right now, but in VR.
Hello.
Are you here playing door guard today?
Hi, Maklo. You're
Hey.
looking better.
Yes, I can move now. Without much
good.
trouble.
Oh, here. First things first, we're just gonna.
Good to hear.
Don't worry about this. There you go.
Everything okay, or?
Yeah, I was just.
So,
if I remember correctly, I have to write a
going?
piece of paper to enter, don't I?
Oh, that's not good.
But I'm also confused because she's not from your side.
How's sitting?
Oh, that's pretty comfy. I got tea and I got breakfast up in
The
there.
rules are kinda
for the first time in a
getting
long time. And
You're
I
doing that on
actually-
like the
Gray.
back sheet, right? Not the front sheet?
Right.
Because we need that
Oh.
front sheet.
Pardon? Oh, sorry. Just need that. That's the sign-in list. There's a pen.
Scribbles.
You here to see anyone in particular? Or?
That's fine. Back up.
I was told to
Rip it out when you're
see
done and
Doctor.
give it to you or something. I don't know.
Don't tie me up again. I am taking it light, I swear. I'm here to see Dr. Koval. Apparently, he said he could undo my. I was told he could undo the sewing on my wound.
Oh yeah. He's busy with the talk right now. He should be back around here soon though. So keep an eye up on the top.
What about Ziomara then?
She was in
get in there.
mess.
She's in the mess, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a mess.
I might go ask her then. Thank you.
Call out your visitors.
What? Ah!
He's coming.
Oh, Koval's in there.
You doing all right? What can I do for you?
I was told that you can undo the sewing on my wound.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if it's healed, then I can definitely take the stitches out. Oh, hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's get this done then.
You're not.
I don't know about that.
All right, have a seat.
I mean, you're pretty.
Better start taking that off.
Must have heard some of the dogs on our side and doing their whole thing.
Very well then.
A little bit of a
How's it feeling otherwise? Sore? Or any sort of bleeding or infection or anything like that?
I don't think so. It feels like it closed up mostly. Lifts up shirt.
Let's see, what are we looking at?
I think it is at least the outer part of it. I can still feel a bit of
See
pain.
some yellow through the bandage.
Oh, interesting. Let me glove up first and mask up. Seems to be a little bit of a exudate coming through there.
I've seen green
Let's
before.
peel that off.
Eh.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. Let's take a look at that.
You get yourself medication from Corvo and everything. You should get yourself that now before you head out.
All right. Now, what are we looking at underneath?
You can see a little bit of discharge coming from the wound. It looks like one of the sutures may have broken.
Yeah. Okay. Hasn't completely healed, and there might be a little bit of a signs of infection. So we're gonna want to fix the sutures on one spot and rebandage it for a little while. You're not quite there, but you're close. Oh, hey.
Would you like some good news?
I leave for a little bit of time and you get shot.
Yeah, I've heard the incident report. You...
I know why the radios don't work.
I'm sorry, Maklo.
So, normally we want to bounce things off the signal in the ionosphere.
I think it was inevitable. At least for someone.
Yeah, well, let's clean that up. I'm gonna start cleaning the area.
I did not know your weapons could be so destructive. It put me on the ground instantly.
Yeah, it's like somebody punched you and it punches right through. Glad it didn't do worse to you, and they actually did a rather good job on this. Sometimes it takes a little time for it to heal. He's gonna start taking out the offending suture. See, bit of a local in there. Shouldn't start to numb it. Alright. That's okay, just hang on.
Immediately, the area will begin to go numb.
Alright. There we go. Alright, let's start getting that suture out.
Maklo, you can feel the skin being pulled. You feel the pressure, but you don't feel any pain.
Yeah, I know, it's gonna suck. There we go.
Feels like you're touching my organs.
Yeah. Well, it's better that it's closer to the surface at this point. It's healed at least a little bit. Just need to get the last little bit in there. So I'm gonna put a new suture in, clean it up a little bit, and get you some antibiotics. Make sure that the infection goes away completely.
We should get missile things.
Probably not a bad idea. Musla could take a look at it.
Dr. Koval work. He has what looks like a fish hook in his hand. And he curves it into the skin and up out onto the other end, pulling a thread through.
Why do you use a fishing tool?
Most efficient way to get it through the skin and with minimal other damage. You can use a sewing needle.
Dr. Koval is making very tiny, delicate knots around the wound.
There we go. I just scare that off, and I'll just sit that.
Do you use that same one for fishing, or is it just for putting people and flesh back together?
It's just for that, don't you worry. And we sterilize it every time. Part of the issue with infections and everything like that is if you don't use proper clean equipment. It can cause worse problems, so we gotta make sure everything's clean every time we go about it. Alright, get you some new bandages for that.
One's fairly tentative, but I think right now the former now regent and the captain barrister
There you go.
having me stick around as the town's
Alright. And yeah,
Start teaching people up.
Listen, I mean,
let's just
I'll
clean
be the
this
last
off.
one to stop you if you need a school bill.
You're almost there, but you might want to take it easy for one more week, just to make sure that it doesn't tear open. You got most of your range of motion back, though.
You heard about music.
Listen. No, what's the matter with him?
Hey.
He's old. He's dying. His body's failing.
Rolls up his sleeve. There's a pockmark series up his arm.
Additionally, knew I was starting to get more worried, but yeah, no, I did see him. He's getting more weaker on his feet.
I've been living down there with him, kind of doing.
There's more in here, but, you know, probably don't want to see that.
I do.
Comes with the territory. It's a lot.
Were you in combat?
Take these. One a day. For the rest of the week. Just take it with a bit of food. It might make your stomach a little upset. It's gonna kill off any of the germs that is causing the infection.
Bacteria. Small animals inside me, right?
I think they also have like a disease.
Yeah, exactly.
Find a solution for one person.
Nice.
Halt it at the stage it's at. It doesn't actually
Picking it up.
reverse anything.
And yes, I
It's the entire.
saw quite a bit of combat. My job is mostly to patch those kinds of wounds up and put people back together. Can't do that without going into the firing line yourself.
He's already kind of accepted what his fate is, so he's cool.
You should be good to go.
Taking a last respectful bow and helping build wherever we can.
It's gonna be a little numb for a bit, so you might be inclined to do things a little bit more like your old self, but just take it easy, okay?
I'm really trying to help him out with getting anything. Has any wishes, technological wise,
Itches.
something. Already got himself.
Yeah, it's going to. Just do your best not to scratch it if you can.
I think you met Elton John.
They always tell me.
Want some
that. Yes,
breakfast?
You know
please.
what? That actually makes sense now.
Come on.
It's not even surprising to me. I was gonna say if you could,
Good thing. That's a great start. I mean, I'm all for that. Right, Kobo? And Maklo?
Mm-hmm. I get the feeling the people are
No.
always going to be behind you.
I don't know about that.
Well, there might be a few stubborn ones. I'm sure they'll see the
1 second.
proper reasoning quickly enough.
Perhaps.
If only I'd have had some fun.
You.
Oh,
Did
are
you?
you guy with the weird feet? Hello.
They're not weird. They're just different from what you see. In my clan, they are normal. It's your feet that are weird.
Oh.
Anyway,
I don't have my feet done.
did you see Xiomara leave? Or has she not left yet?
Oh, I did not see her leave, no.
Okay then. Hopefully I can trust your word for it. Thank you though.
Can I touch your tail?
What?
Your tail.
What about my tail?
Can I touch it or do I need to do mating as well?
What? Mating as well.
I was told by Drippy if I want to touch his tail, we need to mate, but I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure of his customs if touching his tail means that you have to mate. I assume that you have already mated then?
Oh no, I'm waiting for him. He keeps telling me to do it later. So I keep waiting for later. But now I'm getting tired of waiting later. So I'll be thinking about doing a thing that the doctor did that they call being rebellious. Yes.
How do you know what to wait for if you don't know what you're waiting for?
Well, I keep asking him, I just want to touch his tail, even just a little bit, and I assume I can touch his tail. I don't really to do the mating thing, so I just want to touch his tail. Oh, I'd also ask if I could touch his horn, and he said it was okay.
I see no problem with it. We don't need to mate.
Oh, Well, you say that I need to mate, but I don't know.
Maybe because it's his custom. I'm unsure.
Oh. I don't know. That is strange.
So,
Oh. Oh.
What? Ow! What just hit me?
Not at all.
What just... Something just hit me.
An apple?
There are apple trees here? Is this an apple tree?
Huh?
It looks like a metal tree.
Oh, that's the strangest tree I ever saw.
What?
Oh.
What? I did not know they had apple trees here.
Oh. Do you want it? It did touch you first.
I don't mind. You can have it if you'd like.
Oh, then I keep it.
Weird. I just fell. Maybe a gift from the gods?
Gods? What are gods?
Gods, celestial beings. They usually reside up in the clouds, they say. People that live in the clouds
Are the
and
people
sky.
in the clouds?
Yes, and the stars.
That sounds terribly silly.
It's real.
I don't know. They also said that those people could see into the future, but I'm not sure about that. That sounds also very silly.
Well, it is just usually said that when people die, they join the night sky as a star. That's why we have so many stars.
Oh, there are dead people?
Essentially.
Oh. That's just terribly sad.
But that means they joined everyone that die. Like family.
Oh.
We will go there too and then meet our family again. Join them as stars.
Oh. I'll hopefully hope my father's not dead. I'm sure he's somewhere out there. I just haven't found him yet. I just lost him.
Regardless, you will be able to meet him again if he is.
Oh, well, I'm sure he isn't. He just got lost on his way.
Did you also want to touch the horns? I don't mind. Careful though, they are part of my skull.
I'm very curious. Oh, they're part of your skull? That's terrible.
They are bone, much like Darwin's horns.
That's terribly weird. It's so hard. Oh. But they just stuck to your skull? I don't know what they can get there.
They grow like that. It is because I'm, I suppose, part of a dragon.
Oh, that's why you have weird feet?
Well...
You harassing my gate guard?
No, she wanted to touch my horns and tail.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And then a apple fell on my head. For some reason.
What you?
Is there a fucking bird?
Oh.
I think that's how it fell on my head.
I don't trust that bird. It's up to no good, I swear. It's up to no good.
That makes a lot of sense, though. I thought the apple came from your metal tree up here.
Is there a tree up there?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, what? No, that's a light.
This whole pole is a light?
You seem happy. Well, the pole's just a support, and then the very top bit's the light.
Why is it not producing a light, then?
Well, it's because it's daytime.
Wow. Then it only
Got a
says
sensor on it.
It only said its purpose at night.
Yeah. When it's dark.
I just saw the shadow of the bird again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
hear it flapping nearby somewhere.
It's up to no good, I tell you. It's up to no good. Mm.
There's Sia. I must go see her.
I think I hear it now.
Whoever we run into first, them first, and then we can make a plan from there.
I hate having to do plans.
Anybody who would say anything is literally on
I'm
the
sure
other
the
side
mayor
of
will tell you soon.
Well, I know, but like that's, again,
I don't know.
It's not the
What's the best
rest
way
of
to
us.
put it?
it's not
Better world.
Anyway, thank you. That's all I'm trying to say. Hey,
By the way, I didn't really get a chance to say before, but
Thank you.
damn good job.
Oh, right, yeah. Thanks. I mean,
You still sore?
certainly felt it. Just a little bit.
You didn't die.
I didn't die.
I mean, there are tavern parties.
Good job.
Listen,
Should we
I would have paid
inform
good money
Major
to see that.
Tywin
You're
of
inviting me,
this
though.
at all?
Surprised you missed it.
Maybe a good idea just in case.
I might
And
Yeah,
probably be the ambassador.
Kicking off the fuck with
I'd like
yourself.
that.
Yeah. Oh, God, we're gonna have to tell all of leadership about this, huh?
Why?
Oh, speaking of,
I was just thinking just this one at first. Maybe just this one at first?
Well, we can start with the major first then. Yeah, probably a good idea.
The major, for sure.
I
Alright.
think he died.
Okay.
Oh, is he?
I have no idea what I'm
he's
agreeing
dead.
to,
You know,
but alright.
Hey,
against
Maklo,
things,
you,
I would definitely just
you
pick
okay?
her up and just carry her somewhere. But
That was.
There.
you
Hi.
Hello.
good discussion, Major.
Are you okay?
By the way,
Yes, I just.
You look a little distressed.
need to get this fucking punch card.
I just. How's Rucker doing?
That's Martinez you're wanting to go to, by the way.
Rucka's been doing alright. Did she get into some, like, feathers or pillows or something? Because she was coughing up some feathers when you gave her back. But
I tried to put her in a drawer, but kept it open to make sure she will breathe. But I put a pillow on that so that she would be comfortable. I guess she did not like it too much.
I see. Okay. Pillows are very vulnerable to little wyvern teeth, and she usually sleeps in a nest.
There was a discharge of a weapon.
So,
In Valis.
I couldn't.
twigs and little leaves and stuff.
I don't know how to make a nest.
What? Good,
Involving some sort of foreknowledge.
it's okay. I can. Have you ever seen her terrarium?
I'm
Did I
still
show you her
looking to
terrarium?
test myself.
Oh, okay. I'll show you some other day. It's
You can show me now.
it's a little messy in my room.
I don't mind.
I was about to say.
She's also weirdly withdrawn.
Are you sure you're okay?
So, like, if you do see
I
her,
swear. I.
try to be nice.
No one's needs coffee.
How's your injury, by the way?
We're just gonna take the major upstairs.
Koval stitched it back up. He said that there may have been a slight infection because one of my, he said sticks popped.
The individual that tried to.
Is the stitches?
Yes, the sticks.
The stitches. No, they're not sticks. They're stitches.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
The stickers.
The stickers popped. Yes.
Hmm.
Like I said, watch out. No, crap. Like I said, watch out. Come this way.
I did not hear you.
All right. Come in. Hey, Maklaj. Hello, Blaj. Here you're going to see. Oh.
Sorry, I haven't. I'm. I suppose feeling nostalgic.
About the roof. I was just thinking about that the other day.
Yes, you told me to get off of it the first time I climbed it.
Yeah. And instead of getting off, you just went over to the other roof. Tell me what to do when I'm.
I suppose I was just being stubborn.
Mhm.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. It was really endearing. So here you see, here you see what kind of looks like a terrarium, a makeshift terrarium. It's like steel on three sides of the box, and the front has like a grill face over it. On top it has a grill and a warming light. Inside you're gonna see 2 or 3 rocks and an actual like nest made out of sticks, a small log, and some leaves and stuff, and there's a water bowl inside.
It's like a tiny forest.
It is. It's replicating the environment or where she would usually be sleeping in the wild.
Huh.
The nest is much smaller than it is, but she doesn't have any nest mate, so it's all for her.
Are you lulling her into a false sense of security?
Probably. She's not going to be able to be reintroduced at this point. She's going to be home kept.
What about this creature?
Okay, by
It's
me.
not moving.
It's is a doll. It's a plushie, a replica of a creature from back home. They don't usually have like the actual like derpy eyes and the tongue sticking out. That's just to make them look cuter.
What's a
Do you
derp?
have do you guys not have sharks? Eh? Elisa?
I don't think
What
so. I was going to ask, what does derpy mean?
Oh, derpy, silly, kind of not thinking idiot, empty in the head.
You have idiot fish like this?
Yes, actually we do. Just not this species.
But it's meant to look like it.
This is actually supposed to be a great predator of the ocean. Great white shark. Smaller scale. Very small. Very, very small.
Ah, I see. I think I get it now.
It's like a children's toy. It's basically just a doll.
Ah, like rocks and sticks.
You not had dolls? Well, no. They're from a tribe. Children would usually have little playthings, dolls, that they would learn how to, I don't know how to say it, play house, or, don't give me that look. I don't, that the language is really hard for
No, I was just... No, it's not that. It just, again, this feels like my first days here.
Are you sure you're okay? You like to sit down or talk about something?
Can we, take a walk into the forest?
Yeah? That's what you want? We can go.
I would like that very much.
Okay. It's like that day you hunted the dire bear? Hunt?
No,
Get
just
supplies?
us.
Oh, okay. Sure. Now?
Is it too much trouble for now?
Wait, the floating chairs still.
Hmm.
Floating chairs are still. They've been like this for months.
I'm happy they stayed like that then.
Hope you've been enjoying your floating throne.
One there too. I don't know
I
if
have.
one's mated. I'm gonna assume that one's mated. Now y'all listen.
Which one?
What was the last one you're pointing at?
I mean, that one, and then I think me was that she's not sure because you made it, and I know you made it. So I'm the last one that I'm sure.
That WD-40 is not really good.
No. But either way.
Do we need to draw our names again?
Spray paint is a very wonderful idea, and
I
that's
do.
what I'm submitting for.
Why? I'm checking out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what? Oh, by the way, I never really checked in with you once.
I can't. Don't want to go.
Oh no, that's my tea.
That's-
Ring gave it to me.
Oh, that's your tea? Oh, cool. Try to tell me, Wolf.
He's
Sorry, I'm a
there.
little distracted.
I just wanted to check in. I think I didn't ask you. Once the shift is over, are you planning to stay here? Doesn't mean that you have to start being like Valis of everything, but just gonna stay here on base, or you're gonna go back over?
Okay. They now know that I have been signed in, or signed out, I should say.
I'd like to stay. I'm gonna be submitting my paperwork tonight.
I physically was not listening, so Maklo was not even listening.
So, were things with you and Rosita?
We are well. We are well.
It was a noise of confirmation, affirmation.
Oh, a what of affirmation?
It was. I said as a noise of continue.
We are. I think she's alright. Are you curious about her?
It's just she seems very happy where she's around. So you are very happy you are around her. So.
Yes. Sorry, am I not getting something that you were trying to say?
No, I'm just trying to make small conversation because it's very quiet.
This here is Maklo. He is a guard being trained by Captain Varys for the town. Maklo, this is Major Domo Emmett Vivaldis of House Valor.
I hope you do well in defending this town. No matter what it comes to see.
I do.
Recently, Maklo was injured defending the town against an attack. He did well.
What was the nature of this attack? If you don't mind my asking.
I'm not sure if it's my business to speak.
Of course.
If I recall correctly, it was bandits. You took quite a nasty wound from a crossbow.
It all happened so fast. I was standing and then I was on the ground.
Well, hopefully it was a useful learning experience. To be prepared for that sort of thing in the future.
Something's not right.
I apologize for how steep the hill is.
Something didn't seem right. She had a different. She had the same look that she would usually have. She looked different these past couple of weeks.
Hello, little slimes.
What?
I've noticed that the slimes change colors whenever based on whatever they've eaten. So I'm just wondering what did that one eat that changed it pink?
That is a good question. Maybe one of the local fauna. Sorry I'm not being as talkative as before. I just...
Very distant.
I don't mean to be. How has things been going for you, though?
Pretty well. I got some letters back from my parents. Oh, other side. Looking forward to seeing them. So.
You only ever said good things about them.
I mean, I can tell you some of the bad things, but I don't that you would really nice.
I would not
Look
mind.
at the sleeping bear.
He is awake.
Roar. He hungers. He has.
You know what? Can I just walk with you guys for a bit? Just not. I don't really want to do anything. I just want to hang out for a bit. Is that alright?
Well, he's the one who wanted to talk.
Oh, you wanted to talk? Oh, it's a private thing?
Just a simple walk. I have not had much time to spend with Xiomar, so I wanted to spend that time.
Okay. Do you want me to give you time to yourselves, or?
I would appreciate that.
Sure.
Thank
I
you,
mean, I
Estia.
kind of fucked off into the woods because, you know, things are getting a bit much for me, so I get it.
I hope things work out for you then.
And you, alright?
I'm so lost. Why is everyone so sad?
Look, it's a whole lost of your kin thing. You wouldn't get it.
Oh.
I'm sure he...
But I saw the bear. But I saw the bear lady the other day. Looked like.
I'm sure it's just a lot to think about. If my tribe and my race came to see me when I thought they were in the grave, I'm not sure what I would think. Pretty sure he had a long time thinking about letting them go. And now that there's a chance, it's a lot.
I mean, you can't be the only one left. Someone had to at least escaped?
That's not what Izumir told me.
That is from his perspective.
He
He
was,
was not there the entire.
He was there to see
He's
them
only
be
seen
thrown off
things
boats. Maybe. It's as you say. Maybe there could have been 1 or 2, maybe 5. But I just don't want to be hopeful and be even more disappointed than before. Sorry, I don't mean to be so forward. It's just, I had a lot of time to think about it and just accept that this might be the end.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is that your tribe can't be the only tribe of Saur, of lizard Saur.
I suppose so.
I mean,
The ones that live in the Empire are not technically tribesmen. They are not the ones with the curse of the dragon. It is the ones that live in the Tohill Principality. All of the northern dragons live there, and we lived on an island. Our only way of escape was by boat, and we were surrounded by sirens of the sea. I don't think there was much chance to escape by those measures. Again, I've been a long time accepting it and moved on. I thank you for your shared sorrow, though.
What?
I
Last thing cut out.
said thank you for your shared sorrow.
It's tough.
It was tough. Not anymore. It's Tribe Valis now. Can't lie that I still don't think about it, though.
Is it
What was that?
lost pieces? Perhaps one day, when the war is over, go back and pick up lost pieces. Perhaps build a shrine. Honor those who fell.
I think I'll do that. They at least deserve that right.
Let the world know that there once stood a proud and mighty place here.
I wonder if the entrance is still accessible here. Careful, it gets really steep here.
But where are we going? They're just... If it wasn't you, if it was anybody else leading me out here, I would be very, very concerned that you would be leading me out here to my doom.
I have no
but
weapons.
I know it's you. I know. I have no reason to. That's why I said if it was anyone else, I would be worried. How's Hannah?
Are you able to traverse here just fine? Again, it gets steep here. If you need to hold on to any part of me,
Yes,
then...
I can.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold your tail.
Are you actually...
No, not yet.
This is where I fought it, by the way.
Hmm?
The Mother Dire Bear.
Oh, it's where you encounter first.
Yeah. It nearly pushed me off that side of the mountain over there. Huh. Have you ever seen that local fauna?
This?
Yes.
Oh, this is new. What is this?
Would you like to call a god? I'm going to look around for a little bit.
Hang on one second.
So
let me see-
descriptive.
Let me see where on the map you are real quick, and I'll give you a better description.
Alright. Just sticks out. It's the only one around.
It's the first time I've seen anything like it.
Alrighty. So, right. So it's a broadleaf plant, as I described previously. The leaves are very hardy, sort of leathery, because they're still growing towards the end of the winter season. In the center are berry-bearing stalks, though the berries are long gone. Most likely scavenged by the wildlife or locals earlier in the season.
Would she know? Would she have seen these like in one of the local plant books, or
over
would
the
she
time
know...
here, you wouldn't know what the name of it is, but you would know that the leaves are also edible, but not very tasty. Sort of a bittery, citrusy flavor. In famine situations, would provide enough sustenance, but definitely not something you'd want to slice up and just toss in your salad.
Alright. Edible. So, alright. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Those two. Here first. So, good news. These are not poisonous. Any other time of the year, they would actually give berries. Looks like since this is winter, all the berries are long. So.
Yeah, it's good to know, though.
Actually, Suffles. Okay.
It can't be that bad.
Not the worst I've had, though.
Maklo, you try it. And the flavor is actually quite appealing compared to the plants that you've eaten in your lifetime. This would actually be a rather nice side salad to any kind of entree.
I think this
This
would.
is like a sour lemon.
I think this would go
Added
good
sour
with
lemon.
meat.
Think?
I kind of like it.
Think we should take some back to the town?
It's surprisingly
Alright.
has a lot more flavor than I thought it would. Usually plants taste so bland. Like one thing. But this one actually has something to it.
One actually tastes like, rotten. Thing lemons! Let's go!
Lemons?
Lemon leaf.
Ah. I
You never had
suppose
lemons?
I have. I just didn't think that these. I suppose it does taste like lemons, but lemon leaf.
Or some sort of citrus. Takes one and starts like folding it up and putting it into her bag. Oh, okay, never mind. She's gone. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's a new one.
I'm glad our trip was fruitful.
Fruitful.
Get it? Berries. What's wrong? He's still like laughing at the stupid jokes.
Seal.
Was
Do.
did I do something bad?
No, no. You didn't do anything wrong. If anything, you did everything just fine. Perfectly.
Can't be perfect. One's perfect. Especially, I make mistakes all the time.
Your kindness was perfect.
Look at the nail. What's wrong? Tell me.
I know you. I'm going to say something, and I don't want. Will you please listen? I'm going to ask of something of you that you'll most likely have to say no to. And I'm prepared for the no, but please listen to everything I have to say until you say something.
Turn.
Will you promise to listen?
Yes?
Until I'm done.
We should somewhere. I look at a specific angle. It disappears, and I see through. Oh, perhaps we should move someplace else. Hold on.
That's okay.
It was really weird.
If there's anything I've ever done, and you can never find yourself to forgive it, I'm willing to apologize for it wholeheartedly, earnestly, right now, for all the trouble that I've caused. I'm sure that dealing with me from the start wasn't pleasant, and I'm unsure of what trouble it's caused you, even now. I don't know much about your world, so I'm also unsure if even talking with me or interacting with me at the time was something forbidden, something that was not right, but I'm also willing to apologize for that too, even if it is not my fault. If there's anything that makes you not like Valis as much that I've done, then I would like to fix it and perhaps change your opinion on it, and perhaps think it's great, and maybe there's something you're still upset with me about, so I just want to make sure that I promise not to get in any more trouble, and I promise I will do everything I can to make sure that you enjoy your stay here for as long as you can, and I'll do a lot of things I don't normally do if it means that you'll be happy here, and
Oh, I'm confused. Sound like you're... Are you dying? Am I dying? Who's leaving?
No.
Does this sound like a last will?
No, it's no one's dying. No one's dying. If anyone else did anything to make your stay uncomfortable here and made you have a bitter, maybe something you just can't let go, I can fix it. And then maybe. Scooch. I just don't go. I can't follow. You've become such, in the little time that you've spent here, that you've been here for so long that I can't imagine what it would be like if you all left. But if you left, I know it's a lot to ask, and it's a lot to promise of you to just say all that and ask of that of you, but I promise to make it as good of a stay as you can if you just...
Hey?
I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'm sorry.
You've done nothing.
I don't want you to go.
Some confusion here.
I'm sorry for being so selfish and asking you of this.
First things first. Not selfish. It's common. Friends, family, loved ones. In your heart, you do not feel the same. This place has been. I hate to say this. Absolutely mad. Treasure. Right? Darnest.
Yes.
You have done nothing. Brett.
Can you say all that? Can you say that all again? I can't hear you too well.
I saw. You have done nothing here to have made me upset. You've done nothing to have made me regret my decision of coming back. Of coming here in the first place, first of all. And, you seem to think that I'm going to go and leave forever.
I wasn't sure. Everyone was... There was new people who was going to show up, and although I am excited to see those new people, but they're not you. See, you are my first real friend. To see you go for probably a really, really long time. It's just, I don't doubt that we'll see each other, but I wonder how long it would have to be.
One moment. You'll be seeing her rustling through her bag for a moment. I'm not going anywhere. I will be leaving for a short time. But I'm coming back. Alice has become my home. You have become family. And I wouldn't want to leave that. Besides, who would take care of Roka? Can't just leave her here. There's only so much you can do.
You promise?
She takes out her bag. United Nations Science Council. Memo number 344. For all attention of the science personnel in outro. Due to the ongoing deliberations to allow free access to the portal from Earth, the UN Science Council has issued the recommendation for the establishment of a permanent outgoing science mission independent of the UN outro force. This memo is to notify members of the current UN outro science team to begin an assessment of possible locations for outro and the establishment of a permanent science station. The following is a request of the UN Science Council. 1. A location viable for the open sharing of knowledge with all Outro residents. 2. A location outside of the current UN Security Force base. 3. A written proposal of personnel. This committee hopes that these members of the current team will be willing to accept an offer to remain in Outro as permanent residents. 4. Proposals of topics for the long-term research projects. 5. A community improvement plan to positively affect the residents of Outro. 6. Permission of the local governing body to set up a permanent mission. Approval of this permanent mission is currently dependent on the passing of UN Resolution 218, which is the questioning the sovereignty of Alice. Basically, all of that is fancy speech saying that once the UN on our side it makes up its mind and decides that Valis is a sovereign independent nation that we can collaborate with, and we can help on this side with with establishing the independence of Valis from the Empire. We are going to be able to set up a permanent science station here, and I've already set up I was one of the first to send in my applications for stay. There is no way I was going to go back.
You're not lying.
Not lying.
Swear by oath, swear on your name and swear on your family right now.
En mi nombre de Xiomara Pérez, yo juro que todo que yo ha dicho es verdad. On my name as Xiomara Pérez, I hereby swear that everything I have said is true.
You'll stay.
I will stay. I will go visit my family for a week or two. Pick up some loose ends over there. At very most, a month. But after that, I will be right back.
They can have you for longer if you promise to come back. I don't mind, but... Why you two?
Silly boy. You're so silly.
Why you two?
Hmm? You're making me cry.
I just... Again, I'm sorry for...
This entire time. No, this entire time, you were just sad that I was leaving?
Yes. Is that so wrong?
Oh, not at all. I didn't know that you felt that. Oh. You've come a very, very long way from, hissing at people, throwing sticks. Oh. For this?
The rock.
The rock. I've always kept it. Always in my pocket in case of emergencies. Thankfully, I've never had to use it. You've taken very good care of the town. I'm actually very sorry that I was not here to help you when in your time of need.
I'm glad. You kept it after all this time. You never forgot. I'm happy for that.
Buenas noches. It's okay. I would never want to leave one of my very first friends here. Not without actually saying a proper goodbye. We have no reason to do that. Puts her head up to yours. All right.
I'm sorry if I'm a handful sometimes.
How can I describe this? It's more like you are not a handful, but quite a little brother, but more like a cousin who I need to always keep a lookout for, I'd say.
I think,
I definitely call you a family member.
I think a few of people of Alice would agree with you. You refer to our site as outro?
Yes, because it is outside of what we know. It is outer. As in other. As in other world. Much like you call our world, or much like you would call us at the first, outsiders, we would actually call you outros. People from the outside.
I remember I would call you guys metal sorcerers.
But are we still sorcerers? Ooh.
No. I don't think anyone ever picked up on it, but I call you metal guardians now.
I've noticed. Roka on your knee. I've noticed. She feels comfortable with you. She's not doing a fuss. She's not making a fuss.
That's because you're around. She can still smell you, but it's a start.
She knows. She knows your friend.
Not very knightly of me.
Oh, but it is very human of you.
You've always looked at me like that.
And then... Oh, why wouldn't I?
It all started with that knife point.
It all started with a pastry. You thought I stole your pastry plate?
Yes, I suppose so.
You wouldn't even talk to me that day. You were just hissing at me. Then it took until the next week until you got stabbed that you would even take a look at me and say 2 words.
If meeting you meant that I got stabbed, I think I would do it all over again. The same way.
Oh goodness, no.
But if I didn't, maybe I wouldn't have met you.
Oh, you would have met me some other way. I was adamant that back then I needed to get everybody cataloged. You were all brand new, pretty shiny things that I needed to study.
I wouldn't change it for the world. I liked the way we met. Thankful for a lot of things.
Interesting. Figured out how to do sutures around scales. That was a first for me. Figured out exactly how, lizard dragon hide works. Besides, chopping off your tail. That was horrifying.
Was it helpful?
Lots of fun memories here. Absolutely. 100%. That was one of the most useful things. Thank you. Don't do it again. It was absolutely horrifying still.
I was willing
but please.
to do it if it'll make you stay too.
Oh, no. Sweetie. No. There's no reason for you to sacrifice anything.
I never had anything when I was growing up, so it's weird to have something, even now.
This is what it means to grow. We all start from nothing. And we gradually just earn. Earn and are given. And as such, we also take and give.
Have I ever given anything to you? Besides the rock.
Friendship.
It's just a rock.
Friendship. Laughs. Fun times. Besides, the constant heart attacks whenever you get sick or hurt, then,
Is that an actual gift?
Yes. Because it proves how much I care for you.
As much as I like those, I do feel bad that I caused that.
You wouldn't be Maklo. You weren't, spear in hand, gallantly fighting something off. You've always been Maklo the warrior. Now you're Maklo the knight.
I have a lot to be grateful
Actually,
for.
I heard something from last week.
Mm-hmm.
You got yourself a vest from our side, didn't you? So, did you try it on yet?
I'm currently, it's currently in my room. It feels weird with my wound still the way it is.
Of course.
It's surprisingly
It's
light
usually
though.
heavy. Really? I thought it would be heavy.
Well, from the way it looks, I would assume that it would be heavy, but there's not a lot. I'm unsure how... Because it's different from when my plated armor. There's a lot of it. It's thick metal. But then when I hold it side by side, there's less... It's less thick than my armor.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? Is it some type of metal sorcery?
I don't know how to do it. I'm not an engineer. I don't know how to make metal. I only know how to use it. I know how to use instruments. I don't know how to make them. You'd have to ask Wolfgang about that one, I think. Maybe he knows metallurgy.
Metallurgy?
Metallurgy, as in like the study of metals.
There's a word for that.
Yes, there is a word for everything.
I
Unfortunately,
thought you-
a lot of people on my side like
thought
to
you-
categorize every little thing.
But I thought you just add OG at the end of everything, like biology. So wouldn't it be called metal OG?
Metallurgy? Well, metallurgy.
Your language is confusing.
Metallurgy? It is very confusing. That is why I prefer to stick with my native language. It's a lot more simpler. I'm teaching locks. Would you like to learn too?
I think so. I suppose it
Locks
would be...
knows how to say good morning and goodbye in my language.
I think I picked up on some words when you and Margarita would talk.
Margarita's is slightly different. She speaks Brazilian. I speak Spanish. The two countries are...
But they sound the same.
A sea apart. They have similar roots. They have similar ancestry, but throughout the years they kind of branched off into their own languages. One is Portuguese, one is Spanish. Think of them like cousin languages.
I suppose I understand it. I think I know enough to form a sentence, though. What?
Which is?
Oh,
Which is?
you wanted to hear.
What's the sentence?
Queso en los pantalones.
Oh my god, is that really what you got from that?
No, it's just I would hear queso and then some, and then I learned how to say pantalones, and then there's a lot of S and un. What?
Alright. Do you know what pantalones are?
No.
They mean pants.
Oh.
Queso means cheese. You just said you had cheese in your pants. You have cheesy pants, Maklo. And I hereby diagnose you with cheesy pants syndrome. I'm sorry, it's terminal. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Am I going to die?
No. You can be salvaged. Wait, I just said it was terminal. Wait.
What does that mean?
Hold on. I screwed up. Terminal means that it's permanent. It means that it...
So I forever have
No, I was
cheese
just kidding.
pants.
No. Yes, forever have cheese pants.
I'll have to...
Oh no. I'm gonna have to tell Rosita about that.
Is it important that she knows? I'm pretty sure this isn't made out of cheese, but if you are the doctor here.
Maklo, please tell me that you understand that this is a joke. We have to work on your sense of humor.
What? But you said I was terminal. It was terminal, which means it's permanent. You say.
Yes, it is. Yes. Oh yeah, we have to work on that. Note to self. One of the projects for future endeavors. Work on sense of humor for outros.
I can sense humor.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to laugh.
I know. I've heard you laugh. It's a very pleasant sound.
I laughed the last week when I saw Resnir fall over after he made fun of my clan.
Oh, is that a good? That's not healthy.
Why?
As in, like, why would he be making fun of your clan if they're gone?
I don't. That's the thing. But I forgive him for it. He said when that female bear showed up, I was like trying to encourage him about repopulating his clan, and then he was like, "What are you doing for your clan?" And that hurt a lot, cause we shared our sorrow.
Yeah, that was a low blow. That didn't that wasn't cool. That wasn't a bro move for him.
Bro move, low blow.
Yeah, low. Oh dear.
Is this like that thing I hear about reaching
They're
around?
all. Yes and no. It is.
I know what
There
reach
is a
around
part of
now.
language that is called slang.
Slang.
You were told what the reach around was?
You lied to me.
Did I?
Yes, you said it was a
Did
hug.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And
And you lied to me. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a hug.
describe to me what the reach around is then.
It is a sexual act of reaching around the partner, and I think Mana said jerking the partner.
Oh my.
Like
Technically speaking, you do this while hugging them from
fencing.
behind.
Yes.
So it is a hug. I just excluded a couple of steps.
I think those are the important parts, though.
But you didn't need to know that at the moment.
Why not? So you did lie to me.
I did not lie, I just omitted the truth.
Omitted the truth.
There is a difference between lying and omitting truths.
Is there?
Yeah.
I suppose I understand, but still, I think in my mind, I think you lied.
I'm very sorry that I lied to you then.
Good.
Can you forgive me?
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to protect you from that knowledge, that's forbidden knowledge. Why does Mana know these things? Who is telling Mana?
She's been told a lot of things, like boy milk.
Who's the degenerate?
I think
Who's the fucking degenerate on our side?
I'm not sure where Zilla heard it, but I heard it from her. Then there's E-girl and E-boy. I don't know what the E means.
You guys don't even know what the E in that exactly. You guys don't even know what the E in E-girl and E-boy would even stand for. There's no comparison in this world.
There's your language is confusing, as you say, slang.
on. Yes, the slang. It's
Confuses me too sometimes, I'll admit.
Would you rather learn our language then?
It was very easy to learn, actually, for me. Because it was actually very close to Spanish. It's very lyrical.
But I mean more so.
A lot of people have a lot of people on my side had a lot more trouble if they didn't know any of the Latin languages.
How should I ask this? How should I ask this? Oh, I remember. I finally understand what my name means. I was able...
Maklo?
Because I was able to understand what Caldro means. My older brother's name. Us Draconians and the Total Principality, we have our own language different from Altro. Altro? Yeah, I think that's what we call it, but we refer to it as the realm. Because Caldro means big mountain. Because I think that is what my brother was supposed to be. The mountain that serves the clan. Big, strong, and unmovable. He was the tallest of the clan. And heir to the throne. A bastard's name is Maklo. It means small hill. Not like a mountain, but, you know, easy to traverse through. Nothing to look at. I understand the meaning behind it. But I think I've been thinking of wanting to rewrite the name Maklo.
Are you renaming yourself?
No, just changing the meaning. Because I think it no longer serves the purpose of a small hill. Through your efforts, I think it now means something else. Are these pauses you trying to, say go on?
Trying to figure out.
Oh, that's what this...
I'm fascinating. I'm fascinated. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh, that's
You
what
have my undivided attention.
Undivided, there's only one of you. Well, I suppose there's two of you, but she's not really listening.
Exactly. Exactly, that's why it's undivided. I don't have to worry about her.
I think I would like for it to mean sapling. Like a tree.
See? Small, yet mighty.
Could grow. And as trees do...
Resilient against the wind.
As trees do, they spread their roots. Provide cover for those under it. It sounds very full of myself, I understand. As you all say. But...
I would have said something more of steadfast one. Something to shield those that cannot protect themselves.
Dead fast wall, what does that mean? What is that?
Steadfast wall.
Steadfast wall.
No, steadfast. Steadfast, as in like it's holding.
Oh. Steadfast and then wall. Isn't a wall already unmoving?
There are some walls that can be easily toppled, others that would take a legion to topple over. Take a guess at which one you are.
I don't think I'm immovable. Am I not? Am I? I don't know.
Physically. Physically, yes. But I mean, here, where it cuts.
My chest?
I mean your heart.
Oh.
I'm trying to be sentimental here.
Sorry.
Like I said, language barrier.
I'm getting better, I swear.
No, I thought it was a language barrier on my end, not yours. I'm the one who's learning your language.
Oh. Then yes, get better, please.
Okay. Well, tell me what to do when I'm already doing it, young man.
I'll correct you whenever I can.
You better. I want to get better.
Well, suppose it is good to learn each other's languages if you plan on staying.
One day you can meet my sister.
I like that. Does she look like you? And does she act like you?
She doesn't act like me. She acts more mightier than thou and mature, but she's my younger sister, so younger sisters are always like that.
Did she
At least
conquer
from my
anything?
experience. Not recently, no.
Is she an heir to a clan or a house?
No, if anything, I'd be the heir. I'm the firstborn.
And why is she acting so high and mighty as you say?
Because, I don't know, she got better grades. No, wait, I'm the one who became the biologist, not her. Ha ha ha.
Yes. So she has nothing over you.
She's a merchant. No. She does international business instead.
Into what?
International mercantilism, as in she helps businesses and merchants in our world do better business from one country to another. She works with the money.
Your land must be huge then.
It's a big world, but our lands are split up into very smaller pieces, and those smaller pieces each have their own ruling bodies that need their own governing.
I did hear things
Fortunately,
like
that is why there are so many wars.
Well, there's only one piece of land here, and it's the one we stand on. There's nothing further than that.
There's nothing further north, nothing further east or west. No other
The map's end there.
continents surrounding. Has anybody tried exploring?
I'm sure they're afraid of
Further?
falling off the world.
Aha! So we're at that point. Alright.
What do
You know, exploration was kind of just like that in our world before we found out that if you sail off one edge of the map, you eventually go back right around to the beginning edge of the other side of the map. Meaning, it's around.
What world is it? then that would mean the world is like a... It's like a wheel.
More like a ball.
Wait,
Because it would not matter if you sailed off the map to
How
the
be-
north, you would eventually come right back from the south, going back up.
If
Because
it's-
you would have just gone looped right back around.
do people live on the bottom of this world? How do they not fall off?
Because to them, the bottom of the world is their top of the world.
That doesn't make any
Because
sense.
if you take a ball and you flip it upside down, you just take a ball and you flip it upside down, suddenly we're on the bottom and they're on top.
But all the blood would rush to their head. And they would die.
Only...
There's no way.
Mm-mm. When you throw a rock, Maklo, what makes it fall to the ground?
Gravity. Of course, duh. I know that.
Okay. Okay, so there's gravity.
Mm-hmm.
When you live on a giant sphere, the giant sphere has its own gravity. The bigger you are, the more gravity you have.
What? But
This doesn't apply to people. This applies to land and worlds.
But if you were to drop a rock
you
on the
have
edge of the
a big-
world of that circle, it would fall into space, would it not?
Mm-hmm.
Into
No.
no.
It would actually whoop, fall right back onto the planet. Because the planet has its own gravity. That was what keeps it all on the ball. All on that planet. You will be learning this in science class, Maklo. I hope you're taking notes.
Science
Once
class.
we open up the Science Institute.
Science
Once we
what?
open up the Science Institute.
What's an institute?
Yes. A station for learning. A school.
You're going to set up a school here?
Mm-hmm. It was one of the mandates on the memo.
You're going to date a man.
No, oh god. No, mandates are rules, is it a list of check marks that we need to check off in order to accomplish an objective.
Why don't you just call it a checklist?
Because for some reason, the language on the other side, they want to call it a mandate. Because it is demanded.
Maybe the person who made up that word really wanted to date a man.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Your language is confusing.
So it says. He takes out the memo again. A location viable for the open sharing of knowledge with outro residents. So we are looking for a place to establish a school. Oh my god, what is happening? What the fuck?
Seal? Seal! No!
Also hate Zolus. Oh. I think I should go check up on her. I'm just gonna check up on her just so I can be teleported back. Oh shit, whoops. Hello.
Oh. You know what? You were supposed to teleport me to Kachi.
Hello? I wanted to make sure everything was alright, because like technically we were in the same scene, so I was like when you get teleported, can you tell him to teleport me too? Oh shit, we're being teleported! Hi, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you for being much silent.
Stupid.
I forgot what we were talking about.
I meant to press recalibrate and I pressed respawn instead. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
You're totally fine.
Oh my god, my cheeks hurt. I'm crying.
What were we talking? I forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about the Science Institute and how you're going to learn what gravity is.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to teach you about the planets. Yes. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Wrong way. Why?
I don't think that log likes you.
There we go. I made it like it. Are we done with our talk? Are we done with our... Are we going back? Our walk? What's going on?
I believe so. I suppose there's plenty of time to learn.
It sounded like somebody was going to, like, say goodbye forever.
I thought you would go
so
back.
sad.
I was.
I am, but it's only for a short time. It's a short time. I
I
have to go and check in on my parents and my family and say hi. Hey, hi. I'm
didn't
still alive. Hey, I'm
know.
still your daughter.
That's fine, but like I thought you were going
Your
to.
daughter who has gone to a different dimensional world. Hey, hi. I'm still alive. Hi.
That's
I
fine.
still have
but
to say.
I thought you were going to go back and stay there because that's where your family is, and I would not blame you, but that's why I was asking a lot of you. But you made the choice to stay, so I'm grateful.
Any other... Maklo, I'm not going to lie to you. Until I saw that memo, I actually was extremely sad and I was contemplating staying anyway.
But they would have forced you, would they not?
No. They can try to force me, but, you know, scientists get lost all the time. Out in the woods. Who knows what could have happened?
But your family, if they thought you died,
They would have understood.
do you think
I would
so?
have probably sent them one last letter. At the very least, now I don't have to pretend my death.
I would have been thankful for that, but I'm glad it didn't come to that.
I'm glad either.
Who else on your side is staying?
No. I'm pretty sure Koval wants to stay. The major said that she signed up for another 6 months. So at the very least, she's going to be sticking around for a little longer. So, Koval, I think Ivan is also going to be sticking around for the next 6 months. I don't know who else. Oh, hello. Technically, it's up to them. Well, I don't even know what we're going to even do with Martinez. Martinez is going to have to sign up for that science initiative.
Hmm. Yeah, he is.
I don't know
weird.
what would happen if he
Like
went over to the
Ashio.
other side. He and Natalie, yeah, you're right. I mean, at the very least, well, no, they can't hide it, can they? Because they need to take medical exams over there. There's definitely no hiding that. I don't know. We just have to talk with them and ask who is staying. But I know that I definitely put in my application, and if it goes through, then well, going to be Professora Xiomara here. Professor Xiomara.
I have no idea what that means, but it sounds fancy.
That means I may become a teacher.
Ah. Well,
Because those who stay here have to continue learning about this world and also teaching you, you guys, about about our knowledge.
my efforts with Liliana, apparently there's a joint effort for those that were forced to stay during I suppose, the pandemic that you say. There was that sickness that you thought was going around that I assume you thought it was going to transform you all to us.
It's been cleared up. Yeah, it's been cleared up. We figured out, at least hopefully, it's only a thing that happens on this side. Once we cross over to the other side, most side effects start to wear off. I don't know how it's going to affect Natalie and Martinez, seeing as how ingrained it is in their physiology. But
what I'm trying to get at is that when I brought that up to your major, there was a deal that was struck that if any of you stayed, that you would be housed in Valis, if you wished. I made sure of that.
Actually, it's actually very nice. Thank you.
I was just worried that you would not have a place to
I'll
call
be
home.
taking you up on that offer then.
It'll take some time, but there'll be a building meant for you.
We're going to need a couple of more buildings, actually.
Even more so that
Because we're going to need...
Valis is considered a refugee state now, too.
Is that what this is now? Okay. I thought it was going to be an independent city-state.
It is, but we also want it to be those that want to get away from the war, not want anything to do with it.
Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have to expand the medical center for more patients.
I've been thinking about what I wanted to do for that too. I'm sure there'll be many people like me, those that have lost a lot. I wanted to set up a possible younglings roost.
Oh, as in not an orphanage, but a safe house, a safe haven.
I suppose.
A haven house.
I just don't want a repeat of myself when I lost everything.
It's a lovely endeavor.
It'll take time.
Finally got up. Is that all you wanted to talk about? Oh, Maklo. Watch out, Roka is...
Lifts.
Ooh, oh dear. Hi, yeah, they're strong. Am I not heavy?
I'm sorry.
Was I not heavy?
Not really. Are you heavy?
Oh, okay. No, I mean, I'm not supposed to be.
You are very small. And
I'm actually pretty... Yeah, I'm actually pretty athletic for my... Yeah.
So no, you are not heavy.
Okay. Good. That means I haven't put on any pounds.
If I wanted to, I think I could have grabbed you by your ankles and used you as a weapon. But that's just the intrusive thought speaking.
Oh.
What?
Siomata flail.
If anybody gives you trouble, by the way, you let me know and I will handle it. I understand people...
Hold on, I gotta get some of these because there are no more red berries anywhere near town. This is like one of the last few bushes that actually has red berries.
Really? I think
Have you noticed? All of the bushes around town have been picked clean of red berries. Only the blackberries are around because, you know, they give diarrhea or make you pass out.
I think it's because
Red
it
berries
is...
are the only good ones.
I think it is because it is protected by this mountain right here. Not a lot of wind and cold winds
I think
could...
it's because... Also because it's secluded and nobody probably knows it's up here. So I'm just gonna grab just a few.
Maybe that's why that mother Diawit bear was there.
It'd be good enough to make at least a jam. We're gonna make jam! Yay!
Jam.
Oh, there's another one here. Double portions of jam and jelly.
The black ones are right here.
No, don't use the black ones.
This one has red berries too.
Okay. There's so many red berry ones.
You
Is it
should-
just because the...
You should probably make sure that they still have some so they can continue to grow.
I did. I left some on each. Just don't get them confused with the black ones. Pretty sure that the black ones can actually kill the wildlife. That's why they're never eaten. Do you not hunt with them?
What?
Have you ever hunted with poisonous jam or jelly?
No.
Just leaving them out on the trap?
No. These berries are native to here, I believe. Wait. You're right, the path is here.
Uh-oh. Alright. There we go. Okay, hold on. I don't want to slip and fall. Okay. I gotcha. I'm holding.
I'm not...
You got the talons. You got the grippers.
Rippers.
Yeah, your talon feet, they grip onto the ground better than my little shoes can.
The one in that little box called my feet weird all the time.
What in the little box?
Yeah, the one with the slime on her head.
Oh, Dawn? Yeah, she's weird herself, so don't take it personally.
Oh, I did not know she she has a mate.
Has a mate?
Yeah,
Who?
Darwin.
What?
Yeah, she said, she told me that, Darwin will let her touch his tail and horns if they could mate. I believe that's what she told me that she said to him.
Is that exactly what she said to you?
Yes, I believe so. She said, like, he said he told me, no, she told me that he said that they would do it later, if she could touch her tail and horn, I think. But they did talk about, but they did talk about mating. That much she said with confidence.
Oh, I'm gonna have some words with that one. Oh no.
Huh? What's wrong?
Where is he? He doesn't know.
He doesn't know what.
He's not old enough. Mentally.
Mentally. You can have a mental age.
It's like proposing. It's like proposing to mate with a child. She may be old enough physically, but not mentally. She does not know.
I will agree that I think that she is, as they say, not all puzzled pieced together. She is a wind brain, as you say.
Airhead.
That too.
Oh, remember what I told you about the derpy?
I think so.
Oh wait, these are derpy. They have no look at their eyes. There's not a thought behind those eyes.
I think they're cute.
They are. You think they think? No. They just are. They just exist.
The people.
That's probably why they're. Oh, that actually explains why they're the pink and red ones around, because of the berries. They found the berries.
That one might be in Valis.
Hey, little guy.
How do you know it's a guy?
We don't. It's just a saying that we say for a little one. Little guy, little girl, little one.
Do you not mean it when you call me a boy, then? You call me a boy sometimes. I've noticed that.
I tend to do that a lot. I'm sorry. If it offends you, I'm sorry. Just...
I will forgive you.
Like I said, kind of remind me of one of my cousins.
I suppose I can understand that. I cannot relate, though. My brother is probably 3 times taller than you.
I think it's just because winter is thawing. They're just coming back. Which is great.
Maybe you just weren't looking that hard.
Perhaps.
I think it's also because you need to do that thing that Metal Guardians say, Yep, yes? Huh? Yes?
I think I might have been able to
What?
I don't know what happened. Miss Dawn was hurt. Her hand was hurt, and I don't know. I just thought of something. We'd been talking about magic and the greater magics earlier, and then I thought of something I read, and there's something, and I tried.
Still hurt?
And it seemed to stop.
Dawn, what?
No, she went to the medical up at the base, but for a moment, I think it actually did something. My hands glowed, and I can't do it again, but something actually happened.
You say you have magic healing? I think that's what I got from that.
Could you?
Maybe? I don't know. It happened. I don't even know what I was thinking at the time. I just saw that she was bleeding through, and I wanted to try something, and it seemed to do something. But I tried again when we unwrapped her, and it started bleeding again, but I couldn't. But something definitely happened the first time.
Well, tell me exactly what you did, or exactly what happened. So she got hurt, she was bleeding. Did you coagulate her blood, or stop the bleeding?
I don't know exactly. I just know that she said it started to feel better, and it wasn't bleeding as much. It was bleeding through the bandages. But then she thought it was all better, so she unwrapped it, and there was still some bleeding. It wasn't as bad.
Or she would
So I got her some actual bandages.
You see, this is why she's child of the brain of a child.
But the healing. Your hands glue, you said.
Your hands are glued?
Yes, for a moment.
No.
No, they were glowing.
That's what you're.
Not anymore, but I tried it again, but it felt further away.
I thought magic was lost in this world.
What do you mean, it felt further away? Like, did you have a feeling?
Like an energy.
Was it like a sense of... Like, was it a sense of urgency, as if you had to do something right now?
At the moment, for a second I thought that. I thought that I could try something. I had been studying again.
So if I fall
didn't
over
know exactly
and
what to-
start bleeding, do you think you can heal me?
Oh, please don't do that. I don't know.
Push you.
Actually, I was planning on just jumping from there.
Oh.
Please don't do that.
No, don't worry, I wouldn't do that to you, but it was just a hypothesis.
I kind of want to see
I
it.
don't even know exactly what I did. I just considered. No.
Oh, no.
You've had enough of that, please.
Why the two of you?
No.
Because we know you.
Very well.
Please don't make me have to get Miss Misaki.
Very well then.
But I need to find Mr. Kane.
Owen?
We just stopped talking to him, but...
Down.
Have you seen that one?
I
I'm
saw him
asking, have you
recently
seen
when
him?
I was leaving town. Right after I
How
healed.
recent is recently? Okay, so that's like...
Less than 10 minutes ago, maybe?
Good enough for me.
He was hanging out with Miss LaRue.
I think she's going to, vasectomy him.
Wait, what? Why?
Apparently, her name is Dawn, right?
Yes?
Apparently him and Dawn are mates.
Wait, what?
That's what I heard.
Oh.
Should we congratulate them?
Well, maybe not right now, especially if she's trying... Why is she?
I don't. Apparently she doesn't know better, I think, and therefore the mating was, I suppose, improper, inappropriate.
Oh. Well, then that's definitely probably not a good.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't even say my head. It's not my head, but my core is just all kind of jumbled and.
You're absolutely sure this happened, by the way.
I saw it. She saw it. She was definitely better than. Well, she said it was better. I don't know, but I definitely saw the glow for a moment, and I felt. It's hard to describe the feeling, but I definitely
Would you like to practice
felt
on
like
me?
something was happening. You mean your injury?
Since I'm already injured, there would be no harm in it. It doesn't have to be now. I'm just offering while I still am. And besides,
I definitely want to. If I can do it, I
Maybe.
definitely want to help heal you.
I agree too. I think it would be nice to be healed by you.
I hope I can get it to work. That's honestly the reason I even started to try to learn.
If any could do it, I think you can.
I hope so.
I know so.
If this actually works, I finally feel like. I know you've said more, but it's like something I can actually do to help.
Just so you know, if this is true, a lot more people are going to be relying on you. Maybe there will become a day where you wish you hadn't because you'll be so busy.
I honestly hope it doesn't get to that point, but only because of what that means.
But that means you're doing your job,
Rather.
what you want to do. I know. I'm glad for you.
I just want to at least feel like if anything like that happened again, I could do something. Just in case.
Does that mean I can be a little more reckless?
Not until I figure this out. Actually. Please.
Very well.
Thank you.
Of course.
I have to tell Mr. Kane.
Do you want to go see him? He might be at the shrine.
I think that's where he went back to. I'd literally just been talking to him and the professor about magic.
I wonder if that's him or Resnir. I can see a splotch of red. That's Resnir.
Oh. Alright, that's Resnir. That must be...
Was that Misaki?
Heidi?
Let's keep trying to
No,
guess
no,
up
the
until
other,
we can
Bjorn
tell.
Book.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hmm.
Her name is Heidi. Very ironic name
That's what she
for...
said people were calling her.
Very ironic
Idle
name.
Hyde or something like that?
If her name is Heidi, that's a very ironic name. Being a bear. Is that Geo?
Oh. Yes, that's Miss Gio.
Ah,
A lot of people were up at the, base.
I need to ask her if she could patch my armor.
Alright. I suppose I'll have to check out the shrine then, and...
I'll find you
probably
later
have to
then.
Start getting set up soon for... Have to get the tavern set up soon.
I want to leave you with something.
That's no fair.
Well,
See you later.
as soon as the paperwork comes through, I guess. Or... Well...
Hello, Gio.
Hi.
I wanted to ask you a favor, but do you mind if... I see that we're walking to Valis. You mind if we can walk and talk?
Oh, sure, but,
Oh, are you going elsewhere?
what about Rashida?
Oh, she's going to go see, I believe, the one called Kane, who lives at the shrine.
Oh, understood.
Did you want to
But
go...
sure, I got a bit of time to hear you out.
Did you want to go see her? If that's the case, then I will ask of it, and then you can go on your way.
Oh no, it's more like, it was a bit worrying since, she seemed a bit distraught earlier.
Wow. I wonder why. Who was that present for that? Huh. She's doing okay now, though. She accomplished something I think she'd been trying to do for a long time. And she did it.
Oh, well, that's good.
If you have the moment to talk to her, then I think bringing it up would make her happy.
Jill will see about that. So, what did you need then?
Well, the other day my armor was last week my armor was gravely damaged during a... Rashida? Oh, you found him. You okay?
He's up there.
Okay. I'm sure she's okay. I'm pretty sure she's just trying to be mobile. Anyway, my armor was heavily damaged, last week. No, not last week. 2 weeks ago. There's a hole in it now, from this side to the other side. And I wanted to ask if you would be able to patch it up.
Depending on how brittle the equipment is after the damage. Jill would be able to patch it, but needs to take a look first.
Would you like me to gather it for you and meet you at the blacksmith?
Well, you don't need to trouble yourself too much on that. If you want to leave it by the forge tonight, you can do so.
Okay.
Jill will take a peek tomorrow.
Okay. I'll do that then. Then we can just continue our walk. Is there somewhere where you are headed?
Not necessarily. necessarily.
Hmm.
You were simply taking a stroll back from the camp.
Hmm. Hello, Esnir. Where's your, the person you were
Oh.
talking to?
While she's gone into my house, she's packing up. She's going to be leaving tomorrow.
Will you follow her?
Not right away.
Hmm. But at some point, right?
When I've had enough of seeing what the other world has to offer, sure.
Are you sure about that?
Not at all, but there is one thing that I've always known I've wanted. Ever since that damn battle a year ago.
I see. I suppose it is best to live without regrets then.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I absolutely will have regrets. Yeah.
That's new. I don't know what the right words are for you, but whatever words are screaming loudest in your mind, I think that's usually the way to go.
And that means leaving behind quite possibly one of the most wonderful people I've ever met.
If this is set in stone, then I'm sure waiting wouldn't be too much to ask for. For them, of you. You, although they say as you have sticky fingers, I can tell that you are kind-hearted to your core and only mean well. I believe if you ask of her to wait, she'll do it.
Yeah.
And when you do inevitably leave with her, know that you'll always have a home here.
I feel like I'm making a big mistake. I really do. But I need to know. I really need to know what's on the other side.
LaRue apparently went to the other side. So has Dolan and Brendavere. I don't doubt that maybe she is curious too. Just trying to think of what could be, is all. I know I'm throwing down scenarios that may have not happened, that will not happen, but if they could happen.
Well, I think I've sort of... It's already been... I think the stone's rolling now.
Doctor...
Yeah.
Go on.
That's it.
I was
I'm going to go to the other port. I'm going to go to the portal, see the other side, and well, if all else fails, I know I've got something here.
I'd like to hear all about your adventure when you get back.
Yeah.
Just try not to take so much stuff from their side.
I'll try, but I make no promises. Anyways, do you know of the large group of people that went down the mountain?
No, I don't know a bunch of people went there. Only about, like, the initial one.
Do you know if Rena's back?
Rena. I think I did see her today. I'm unsure where she is.
If that's the case, I'm probably going to see if I can catch up with her because I know she went off to find them.
He's going to find
Do you know
Rena.
where Rena is?
No, we're actually looking for her.
Okay. In that case,
We did not see her.
I don't think Amari will do it, which means I'll have to.
Maklo, are you okay?
I'm going
Yeah.
to hold until I find out.
Did something happen to me? Do I look not okay?
I wasn't sure if you were escorting that person around or not.
What person?
Never mind.
They had you an escort. From what I found out, it was only you and Rena's there because I asked her to be there, but they don't know she's there.
Who are you talking about?
Have you seen
The
Rena?
Major Domo. The one that was here before.
Major.
In the tavern. The gentleman.
Major Domo.
Remember the one we saw this morning? Older gentleman.
Older. Wait. Are you talking about the one that Aisha was walking around with?
Yes. That is the Major
Yes.
Domo of Hell's Valor. Possibly was, depending what we're gonna find out here in a bit.
But not the actual...
Have you seen Rena at all?
But not the actual Oracle Valor, right?
Valor wouldn't make a trip down here, and if he did, he'd have a contingent. Sorry, she'd have a contingent of soldiers with her. Valor will not make their travel down this far south. They have to travel through 2 war zones to get here. Not coward. They know they're a prize target. We didn't do anything. The Payoanist would. or the Volitionists would.
But she sends those assassins.
No. The Major Domo is not an assassin. It is pretty much the head of their estate. The one who runs the business when Valor's not around. In a sense, think of it like in the sense of you and me. You're my right hand, the Major Domo is the same.
He doesn't look too impressive, though. Very small and frail looking.
Head servant is pretty much. Yes, but he's also probably been one who's run that house for decades. So he's got experience.
Oh. Should I be armed?
No. He's not a warrior.
But last time I heard
Probably
that...
did come down with truth at some point.
Last time I heard Vala had anything to do with us, they sent that Venerator, and then Goldfang.
Venerators are odd people. No one really knows how they think. But Vestus was to get back at me. I ignored his orders to execute a civilian, which is why. He went to a more loyal wolf, I guess to say.
I just don't think it's nothing
Until
but
Rena
trouble.
shows up, I won't have any answers. That's an oracle that wishes to keep power. That's why. Anyway. Until Vina shows up, I'm just going to assume he's still alive out there until I hear otherwise. I have too much on my plate right now to add that to it.
Do you need assistance? I'm well enough to fight, if I must.
Not fighting per se. But a lot of words need to be said. A lot of letters need to be sent out.
Mono, are you okay?
Anna?
What?
You're right. You've been like ill all day, avoiding my questions. If something's wrong, you could tell me.
Worried.
What's going to happen to you? Nothing's going to happen to either of you. Not while I'm here. I promise. After all, you have me and Maklo here,
I was going to take
As
the
he slowly
initiative.
tries to escape.
I was going to grab my weapons is all.
We won't have a need for weapons today.
But if she's like that, then she's
pretty
worried,
sure.
so it's worth grabbing my weapons.
That's fair.
No one makes her cry. I'm
If you
going.
feel like you need to be...
in the future.
Yes, I'm going to get my weapons now.
Hey, Maklo.
Hello.
Although.
Like, we should open up, shouldn't we?
We'll talk. We'll talk later.
there's potential trouble that may happen. I'm just trying to be ready in case something bad does happen.
What kind?
Unsure. Apparently, a representative of Oracle Valor is here.
Oh, yes. I
And
stopped by earlier.
I'm sure nothing will happen, but it's for just in case. Besides, I have to bring my arm over to Geo so she could patch it up.
Alright. Alright. I'll be opening up soon. I'll be done in a minute.
Okay. I promise I won't do anything dumb. I hope.
Question is this?
No, it really is unforgivable.
Sorry.
A little different than what you're thinking, Glow.
Maybe.
I don't think anything's gonna happen, just not today at least.
Then I'll be
If
at
they
the...
did do what I think they did, then
I'll be ready.
And then I will... Yes, we will plan for it and we'll be ready. No matter what that is. If that means we have to leave Valis, then we will. If that means we have a means to defend Valis, then it will happen. Depends. I can't promise they won't come at us with an army and only be the four of us. And Maklo, as much as I know that we're fighters, even that is hard odds to fight. But I have ideas. This town has more ideas. We'll be fine though. You need to not worry. You just need to think about taking care of those pops. And I will be there right side along you, same with Zilla. As much as I know you have a distaste for children, in the sense they'll be somewhat of your own.
I'm pregnant.
I'm about to say, there you go.
Congratulations. Did I do it right?
Thanks.
Yes, that's why she's worried.
Wow. I see. More reason to fight
You
then.
ran off this morning. No, it is. It's more reason to fight. Gotta
Well, I
fight
thought I
smart.
was just sick. I didn't think I was.
I can guess Koval knows.
I'm pretty sure their entire medical team knows.
Well, they kept it a secret from me. That's for sure. honest, all that's setting in now that I think about it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. My mother had 3 sets of twins. My grandmother had 2 sets of 5.
Wow.
That's too many babies.
Oh. I mean, a little. That's a lot of kids.
You're excited
That's a
about
lot of
it.
baby wolves. I mixed of excitement and fear.
I just hear baby wolves.
I mean, in due time,
Yeah.
it'll be hard to hide.
It's true.
Wait.
Wait, Mana, are you having a child?
Possibly
yeah.
a return.
Oh, congratulations.
I was right. That is what you say congratulations about.
No, it is. It is. It's congratulations. It's just the other stress of the day that's making things harder.
I'll leave you guys.
Have you seen Rena?
Not so
Thank you,
late.
Souls, for the follow.
Sister is definitely a Nighthawk, it seems. I was hoping she'd be back. I hope nothing happened.
Oh. Actually, I have. She's at the UN base right now.
Is everything okay there?
There we go.
Well, she should be back here shortly then.
Yes, we'll go with that.
That doesn't sound too reassuring.
That just answers what I needed to know.
It does sound like she's okay then.
Nothing that needs to be worried about.
That's a little
That makes me
reassuring.
worry more, Misaki.
Sorry, it's me.
True. But it still makes me worry. Just tell me this. Is there a dead body somewhere in the woods?
No.
That was a long pause.
That was a long pause.
Is there a dead body
There's not one in
period
the woods.
at all?
There's not one in the woods, specifically.
Yeah, it's not in the woods. I'll have to look at that.
God.
Look, don't worry about it. I'll handle it. Trust
Should
me,
I?
I will.
You could hit him
Because-
a freaking crossbow through the heart or something.
That won't happen. I promise. No tears. Darling, no tears. It's okay. Okay, it's okay.
Should I go check for you, Vice?
Please. Just report back what it is.
Oh, there we go. Your mom had the same clothes I did.
Rena. Who's dead?
The guy who was sent here by Fowler.
Can Can I go on a wild limb and say Aisha killed him?
It was a bear.
What?
Dire bear.
What? Rez?
No, not him. Like Koval and I were out for a hunt and were tracking a bear and we ended up leading it into the group, apparently. I didn't know other people were out there.
Good evening.
Yeah. Something tells me that that's not the full story. I suppose it doesn't matter. That's not what they will look at it like.
Yeah.
They died on Valis grounds.
Yeah.
We have to start preparing then. Vars is worried of you. And I think he wants your honest word, whatever that looks like. But I don't think he, if I don't buy it, then he probably won't believe you if you say it that way. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I'll go find him.
I think in preparation, when we get refugees, those that can be archers, these mountains would be perfect for those that you train.
Good, you already found her.
Yeah, there's a lot of places in the hills.
These mountains provide a lot of choke points. Unless you plan on running after what happened, which I wouldn't blame you for.
I don't plan on running.
Good.
This is where my brothers are, so.
We don't plan on it either. I feel better now. I feel better though, thinking that you'll stay with us.
Someone has to provide me the rope to tie up Maklo when he doesn't take it easy.
How does that work?
It is kind of fun to torture him.
I would have to like figure out how to make that work. How do I cater two while working on it? That's impossible. I'm
He
just trying to
doesn't
think
even
about
see you
this. I don't
here.
even-
He doesn't even. He's so
I
caught up.
don't even- I think about that and it's.
I'm pregnant. That's what he's freaking out about.
Oh. Oh.
Don't get me wrong, I'm happy, I'm ecstatic, but now I'm thinking about it, about say having both of you pregnant would be, oh, do I cater for both in the town? And Masaki, you're gonna have to take up a lot of duties at that time.
just
I'm
stepped
gonna be
over my-
honest with you, I won't be able to do a lot of it. Maklo, you're gonna take all the guard duty, you know this, if that happens. I'll be busy hand and foot on both of them.
He just-
I wouldn't be
he's
able to
just-
do any part of the guard. Hi.
What happened? Are you okay?
Yes.
I'm fine.
We heard that apparently there's a body now. So I'm guessing something happened.
Mm-hmm. Maklo, you can come too.
Very
Yes,
well
Maklo,
then.
you need to be in on this too. Please relax. I'll be back with a second. Just only take a moment. Please relax.
I've never been here.
My sister's very punctual. You know this by now. She takes everything short. She's not as long-winded as me.
Am I invited in?
You can come.
Because you already know about it anyway.
Let's go upstairs.
Must we keep our voices down too?
Just in case, yeah.
So, the man sent from Valor's group is dead. Aisha killed him.
He told me to trust her, and she does this.
I
Now,
wasn't there when it happened, but according to the UN members who were nearby, he was threatening the town, so she killed him. The official story that we are saying is there was a dire bear that Koval and I were hunting, and we accidentally let it into the UN group. They tried to shoot it. It didn't kill it. It ran off back into the dark woods.
Rena, you know as good as I am, dire bears are still hibernating. It's winter.
On top of that,
It's
you
getting
already
warm.
have
They could be around.
You already have Renegade going around saying.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is
Either way, her going around saying it makes it worse. You don't perpetrate it. It will get passed around and
different stuff.
Right.
She
When
ran back
she's-
to town and started a hostage situation.
Will it carry though?
That I did hear.
No one leaves here technically. Everyone.
There's two, along with this wonderful news, there's two people who were with him who have UN weapons.
What?
They claim they are unusable. They claim that they gave them weapons that have been broken in some way that they couldn't use them. I'm still probably gonna go and hunt them down and kill them.
One thing I asked of the UN. One fucking thing.
Boris, you do realize this is more my issue than yours.
Not. There's a saving grace here, and you're not gonna like the words I'm going to say. Because this will come out, and it will not go well. Aisha takes the fall. She's not a citizen of Alice. It saves the town.
Agree.
It goes back to Prima. She will not be able to really stay here. Now, the mayor will not agree to that, I'm pretty sure. But as far as I see, I have to worry about everyone burning this town down. Laru and Dowen going along with something that Grace came up with last week, apparently, when she was here. Basically putting Laru as an emperor, on the seat of the emperor, which will only fuel the flames of this already godforsaken war.
Wait, what do you mean putting
told
her
him-
on the seat of the Emperor?
Grace is going to say the vision I had was of a divine Slian woman on the throne. Grace is an acolyte, low-end totem pole of the oracles.
But
if she does this, I've already told them they can't be in Valis.
But
to save this town, they can't do it.
But Grace and Harmony, they both claim that they had a vision.
Harmony already claimed his vision, and it wasn't that. My deal with the town is with Harmony, not Grace. Grace doing this puts that deal in jeopardy. Why I had to tell him what I did. I don't like that I had to do it. I was a dear friend of mine, and at one point set me on the right path again. She's doing this not because she wants to, but because she's trying to help people. But it is a suicide attempt.
If Grace is
they
found
know the
as
risks.
a liar, then what happens to her?
You'll be released from the Oracle Academy, shamed. You'll probably just walk the town as a commoner.
That's the least, probably.
That's the least. Question on you. I was told by Renge, do you know of the Northern Disaster? What really happened? That's the fear that's going to happen again. This is not the first time the Oracles have fought. As I am told, not by one but two Kitsunes. Centuries ago, an Oracle by the name of Serenity appeared. Made a vision that put a different emperor on the throne, and it caused a war between the Oracles. This is struck from the history books, because it is the first time the Oracles showed divided thought. It burned the archives. That was what the Northern Disaster was. What we were told was rebels rebelling in the city was a lie. No, sort of.
Azaki, you remember this story from your mother.
They go along with it. It is their choice. I tried to tell them the reasons and what they're going to be facing, and they are headstrong into it. I just told them they can't do it in town. I told them by the real responsibility, I cannot support them. As much as I hate to say that to Laru. This, the death of a major domo, the fact with the major domo, we can pass it if it comes back on us. I hate to do it. But for the town, Yishu would have to take the blame. If she truly is the one who killed him. She's not citizen of Valis. She has no stake to this. This could have been a personal vendetta. The town should not protect her. I don't like saying those words. This is one of the tough decisions I have to make. One versus a town. This entire ideal will crumble. I'm going to need you two to help. And it's a lot to ask. Everything was going so well. We had the veins. I got in contact with the Rinnerin. Started setting up deals with them.
What if it works?
Started talking with others to reach out to those for ratio. You're
What?
talking about a lot of ifs.
I know Laura and some other people were talking about something in private. They're talking about what you were talking about. That's just going to make. We might
It
as
will
well
start
just
a
set the
war.
town on fire.
It's why I said they couldn't be here. I can't have them tied to the town. And the mayor might disagree with me, but there's nothing else I can do. I have to think about everyone around me. This isn't a selfish thought. This is the idea of this town. The idea that this is supposed to be a neutral ground where we can start reforming, not start another side of a war.
Do you think has Grace reached her home yet?
Apparently from what they said, they're going to tell Grace when to do it. So Grace might have the paperwork, but she hasn't publicly announced it.
I'm in contact with her. I can get Happy to send her one directly.
Tell her to
Do what you think you must.
I can tell her to hold off on what she
It
wants
seems
to
it was
say
her idea.
about the Empire. Emperor. That much I can, if we can at least save LaRue and Delwyn.
That's what I want to do.
It's going to end up being another Northern disaster. At this point.
Yes, that's my thoughts.
And then
Furthering a war.
what Aisha just pulled. Now
What Aisha has
target
pulled
on our
is what Aisha has pulled is a personal vendetta that she pulled in our town. We just have to basically condemn the action.
The issue is, we had the mayor was with them.
She's going to have to understand her responsibilities then for this town. It's her town or herself. She can't pick both.
The mayor was with them, and you in personnel. Not only that, Raina just said that the UN has gave quote-unquote not working weapons to them.
If they don't work, then it might not be an issue.
Can
They
we
don't
believe them,
understand the
though?
metals that come from it. I bet they do.
I
If Wolfgang,
finding them and killing them. And I'm leaving tonight.
Will you need help?
Yeah, you can help if you want. As long as you can keep up. I think you can. As long
They'll
as
go up north.
As long as Rashida knows that you're leaving.
the path they will go, the northern.
No sneaking away.
Farewell.
I can only tell you what the path is at the moment. Empress Daphne recently sent the army down south towards Helgros. If anything, they will head north to meet up with them.
Mm-hmm.
Just go north to the river.
To catch their trail. I need to check with the UN people and see how they were armed. I didn't see the people, so I want to know what I'm getting myself into, but...
I will personally give you that information.
If anything, the only thing I can bet.
I'll take you with me.
Assume full plate. Assume they're knights.
Mm-hmm.
If they were Oracle Guard, then...
If they're in armor, that'll be harder. If they're not, it's easy enough to deal with 2 men out in the woods at night.
They might just be plated. You may have lucky you have weak spots. Remember I talked about fighting plate, right? Aim for the gaps in between joints. Never go for hard, go for the joints you cut them down
as
slow.
much as you can and hide what's left.
I can give you an opening.
Yeah.
I want both of you, if you do this, to come back uninjured if possible. You now have nieces and or nephews coming. That's you. And I want them to both meet you guys in one piece.
If it seems like it's going poorly, we'll leave.
I would join you if I could, but I have to sort this here.
I think it's If we fail, they know us. They know our actions. I don't think we have room for failure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once we engage,
That will be our choice then.
someone's dead by the end.
It's a lot of woods. It's a lot of ducking. I don't want to say how much you're good at that.
Actually.
Anything I didn't teach you, she could definitely teach you better. She's the hunter, after all.
You won't go, will you?
I should probably go find the major or someone who was out there and see what
I'll
they're
get sorted. Get things sorted with them. Get things clear with Oshida. Meet Rena by the UN. I might see you off. I have to handle Mana and calm her down.
Ready?
And then I have to talk with Renge. I trust both of you. Get this done. Thank you.
When they get too cold, they get really
sleepy.
grumpy.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
Was it above me?
It sounds like it was.
And have you seen Oshida?
Maklo. I think she went upstairs, maybe?
Understood. Thank you.
Might be upstairs, but if not, she'll.
Maybe upset. I think a bunch of people are upstairs.
Yeah, sorry. Hold on. If she's unable to go, could you watch the tavern for a little bit? I mean, just for a little bit.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, as long as they're okay now. That's good.
Right.
Are you okay?
There's an important mission I have to go to and attend.
Oh. Alright.
I promise to come back.
Feel a hand on your shoulder.
Me and
You
Rena.
okay?
Yes, me
You
and
got
Rena.
such a serious look on your face.
Me and Rena are going to scout out into the forest a little further.
Okay, any particular reason? Should we be worried about something?
No. No, sorry,
okay.
no. I'm lying. Valor representatives. I think they've left and we have to make sure they don't reach. Their word doesn't reach somewhere.
What representative?
They're apparently, I think, associates of House Valor that was here.
You mean the guy that died?
There was.
The representative who was here of an oracle from Pima.
Oh.
I'm unsure if they saw it, but we have belief that they did. And
It?
They saw it?
apparently someone, or the representative of Valor who was with Aisha was murdered.
Mm-hmm. Murdered? I thought it was the dire bear that attacked him. The way I heard things that they were in the forest, a dire bear
Regardless
came
of what
out,
happened,
attacked him,
regardless of what
and they
happened,
shot the dire bear.
They died on Valor's grounds.
Yes, this is very bad. I agree.
Will it be looked at regardless?
will. It looks pretty bad. Yes, I agree.
So we need to make sure word like that doesn't travel.
Or we could explain it to them that it was all a big hunting accident. We can probably.
Hopefully
Can we not solve this peacefully, diplomatically?
Hopefully we can solve it like that, yes.
Okay. Okay. I trust you. Just come back in one piece.
Okay?
Promise. That is the intention.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you too. I'm going to go up and get the rest of my stuff.
Travel safely then.
Maybe a day or two, couple of it. Probably no longer than a week.
Okay.
There was a lot of Tony.
Fish.
The end of it.
Why are you like freaking out? Oh, standing there.
I'm sorry.
Because I was
born
risking my
last
life.
month.
Don't be sorry. I need to make sure nothing else happens here. I need to find out what the UN is thinking, giving them anything at all.
Where do we meet?
Queen is at the UN base.
Understood.
He's getting information. You might be able to find him.
Saying hi. Means also.
Hello. I am on my way to do something important. Sorry. I'm not good at lying.
is it like it's soft metal that like squeezes?
Has Rena come by
Right,
here?
You're right. Who are you looking for?
Right here.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Good timing. Where's your other friend, Rena? They still in there?
Still talking with the major.
Right, making sure. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So catch me up to speed. What was it? I may have told the wrong information, but that might have been for the best. Because I did not have the full story.
What information did you give?
I said that Valor representative have might spread bad word that that I think one of their representatives also died on here, and they might see it a different way, and we have to negotiate that. No, he died by a bear.
That works. Yeah.
What are we actually doing?
We'll be tracking or wearing half plate, most likely. Ornamental helmets. It shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. So they shouldn't be able to move as fast as us either. Wearing heavier armor, so we should be able to catch up. What we're going to do, we will kill them, make them disappear into the woods somewhere, and bring the weapons back that they have.
Why were they given the weapons in the first place?
I believe a trade for Aisha's sister. From the context I have gotten, I have no real confirmation of that, but from what I've seen out there following them.
So they are Valor representatives. There was 3 of them in total here.
Apparently there was the one who was around town, and there were 2 who met out in the woods in order to do the trade.
I wonder who was ballsy enough to do the trade. I suppose that doesn't really... Well, I suppose it does matter.
Yeah, I'm not sure who confirmed everything. I don't have all the info. I was following them around without their knowledge in the woods. I saw a large group of people go out with the representative and was curious on what they were doing.
What?
How's the drink?
Horrible.
I'm going to get the weapons back, so you won't have to worry about that.
Duly noted. Thanks.
Was it him?
He was with them. I don't think he was the one who approved it. I don't think he has the authority to. But he was out there.
Good. Then it would be important to
My
ask of
guess
him
is
once
probably
we get
the
back.
major. I'm guessing the major approved it. I believe she's the highest in their totem pole around.
If it's the major, I can understand why she did it. She has a two.
I have been told to come.
Do not
Okay.
freak out.
Another will be good. What have you been told?
I've been told that Aisha is the one that did this, and that those people get back, she's dead, and we're in trouble.
Yes.
No offense.
Good.
Hold on. No offense. But I know you're close to Aisha. Are you sure you didn't sanction this?
What?
Did you not have any prior knowledge of that this was going to happen?
I had no idea that this was going to happen. These are Empire Knights. Pulls badge. So am I. And if I go, it will be easier.
Would you not be seen as a traitor?
Not at the first
There
moment.
won't be anyone to see it.
Not at the first moment. This is what we're going to do.
Mhm.
I will catch up to them, talk to them, and it'll be a trap. Simple as that. And when I give the signal, it'll be something simple, raising my hands or something easy that doesn't look too noticeable. And that is when you come out. I care about Aisha, but I did not know she did this. And I don't want to see anything happen to all of us up there. That is why I'm making this choice. Do you understand?
Very well.
Yes. I trust you.
If anything goes wrong when I'm speaking to them, don't hesitate. If they use me as a shield or anything, do not hesitate. Do you understand? Good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just to get you up to speed, they're wearing half-plate, ornamental helmets.
Mhm.
For the most part. The ones we're hunting, so we should be able to catch up relatively easily.
When you are hiding,
Heavy plate, so...
when you are hiding, look out for others. They could also be setting the trap. They could be expected to be followed. And the weapons that the UN gave them, I heard that they were duds, so they won't be able to do anything with those. They even tried.
The weapons are supposed to be, according to the UN, unfunctional. So...
Good.
Yes, we don't have to worry about those. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. I mean, this is what I did in the army. I was a scout. I'll keep an eye out for others as we're getting close.
When we notice them from afar, hide when you can. Understood? I've been told that they are Empire, so I'm hoping that they are, and this will be a little bit easier.
She's walking ahead.
Keep an eye out for things. Do you guys see well in the dark? I suppose you do. Do you? Okay, cool. They are just regular humans.
This might be an off-screen thing. Regardless, that'd be awesome. I'm actually gonna kill someone.
How far do you think they have gotten?
Unfortunately, they probably have at least an hour's head start on us. So.
We might be traveling for a bit.
It will be a bit for us to catch up. Since they're in half plate, we should be able to catch up quicker, but still, they're trained soldiers. They'll know how to march in half plates at a good pace.
I have learned how to run in my plating, so don't doubt that they can.
Yeah. Though they're not necessarily, probably don't have the haste in mind that we do, so they're, as far as they're aware, nothing's going on.
They might make camp.
Mm-hmm.
Which way would they have gone? Do you have a scent?
Probably this way. This is the better way. I guess that they just stuck to paths for the most part.
That's what I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm. Probably up this way.
Well, we're making a shortcut.
Okay.
I'll try want to trust you.